I'm doing a video because a lot of people have stated how Scientology and witnesses are in the same type of cult relationship. So one of the things I could ask anybody, if you have questions about Jehovah's Witnesses who are still witnesses, you can ask me. My husband is a witness. I'm not. Uh, he's in a he had an infection, so he was in the hospital, but he'll be home on Sunday. But if you have questions about uh, anyone who's an active Jehovah's Witness, you can ask me and I will ask him because witnesses aren't allowed to um, uh, do videos or go on live on YouTube or any of those social medias to uh, do question and answers. They don't do it. I know some of the Scientologists do it, but uh, witnesses aren't encouraged to do social media lives or any kind of social media about witnessing and stuff. So if you have questions, you can ask me. I will ask him about it and try to answer you. So uh, please ask me any questions that you have about witnesses. I've been married for 28 years, but I'm not a witness and don't have the intentions of being. I don't go to their meetings. I have been to their meetings before, so I know the religion. I know what they believe in, and my husband has 5 kids from previous marriage, which 4 of them are active Baptists. So I think there's a lot of misinformation out there about everything, and so whatever I always try to base tell you what it's like to be married to someone who's a witness, and I'm not. So if you have questions, ask me. There's a lot that I know from uh, what I've experienced. I can tell you as a fact. Um, I don't speak for witnesses. Under no circumstances would I want to speak for them. But I can answer questions that I've uh, that I have personally been through or that Robert's been through. So if you have questions, ask me. I The one thing is that every side were Muslim. They believed in always being respectful. I remember when 9/11 happened, everybody was so much anti-Muslim. Uh, there's a lot of Jewish and anti-Muslim right now in this country, in the USA. But I think uh, you have to go at facts and treat people as human beings. And uh, I believe that hate doesn't get you anywhere. And the you can't have people come to you by hating. If they believe that you hate them or hate their religion, they're not going to come to you uh, to to believe in what you believe in. So I think being respectful and coming out of kindness and love is much more uh, better way uh, of getting people to uh, come to your uh, come to believe in what you're saying. It's just a thought. Uh, I can tell you, Robert hasn't ever tried to uh, convert me to being a Jehovah's Witness. His overseer has, been overseer and elder. He's much more involved, and so because of that, uh, she's much more committed to the religion. Uh, is a disabled veteran. He's not disabled because of the military service, but he is disabled. He has both, you know, disability insurance and he has VA medical help. And I can tell you, even though he's got full insurance, Medicare, even with Medicare and VA benefits, there's a lot of things that health insurance don't pay. A simple thing, reliable and doesn't have, and they may or may not give you a ride. So for people who are disabled and can't drive and need to get to doctor's appointments, uh, there is really no reliable source of transportation for them. So Robert, because he's a Jehovah's Witness, he can always call his friends who are witnesses to get him to his medical appointments. That might not sound like a big deal. You can say, okay, get an Uber. Well, not everybody can afford Uber for every doctor's appointments because sometimes Robert has 5 or 6 doctor's appointments in one week. And so you're talking about spending $100 a week on Uber if he try to get Uber for all his doctor's appointments to make sure that he gets there and back. So uh, he does use uh, some. He has home health care that helps drive him sometimes, most times. But there's a lot of times that sometimes, and then one time when he was in the hospital, uh, he needed someone to take phone charges for him. Well, his friends did that for him. Uh, so, when you're in the hospital, you have to have a charger for your phone. That's your lifeline. And so, in order to make sure that he gets his phone and stuff, he had friends who made sure they took phone chargers and stuff for him to the hospital. It's little things, but it's necessary. You got to have your phone for medical services to be able to get in touch with your family when you're in the hospital and when your family or stuff is out of state or out of town. So uh, until we get a better medical services for people who are disabled and veterans, there is reasons why people uh, 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 remain in certain religions because their whole health um, and everything depends on um, them being in that religion. Witnesses are not like Scientology. They do go to doctors. They don't believe in blood, but they do go to doctors, and uh, they do get medical care. They have health insurance and stuff, and so. Just an idea. And if you have questions, please ask me, and I will try to answer them best I can based on what I know and what I have experienced. Also, please like and subscribe and share and ask me questions. If you have any questions, I will, or comments, please uh, put them in. And thank you. Bye.